What kind of crazy Christopher Columbus shenanigans are we up to here? Look at this. We have reached the edge of the world. The ocean just ends. The world is flat. Here's your proof. Hello everybody, I'm Keyin and welcome back to Raft. Now today we are up to some serious shenanigans. I want to show you guys something. I've been messing around with some cheats, basically, and as you can see, we've got a lot of resources. We basically have unlimited planks, scrap, and rope, which allows us to essentially build whatever we want. Now, in one of my previous episodes, I had built a bridge, basically, trying to extend to the edge of the ocean. Now, my understanding is that there is something out there. It's pretty interesting, and I wanted to build out there, but I think I wanted to do something else once we got out there. But first things first, let's build our massive land bridge and see what's at the end or the edge of this massive ocean. So get ready, this is gonna take a while. So as you can see, we are quite a distance out. You can see our tower way off in the distance. We are pretty far out here, but we still have a ways to go, so we'll continue our journey, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update. This is where we're at so far, so let's continue on. Alright, something seems to be on the horizon here. It seems to be just kind of tapering off. I'm interested to see what happens. Okay, so we've essentially gone 300 blocks out, and I think we are almost there. If I turn around, you can see it seems like there is an edge to this ocean, and yes, there is. So let's see what this is like once we make it to the very edge. What kind of crazy Christopher Columbus shenanigans are we up to here? Look at this. We have reached the edge of the world. The ocean just ends. The world is flat. Here's your proof. Here's your proof the ocean just falls off into nothingness. So now I've continued our raft a little bit further on, and there's clearly just nothing out here. But what I was thinking we could do, it'll be kind of goofy, is to basically make a flying raft, because essentially at this point, there is no water underneath us. There's nothing. If we fall, we basically fall into the pit of nothingness that is the void. There's nothing down there. The weird thing is that we still get that splashy effect, like the ocean is here, but there's nothing underneath us, so we can't swim around. There's also no shark, so that's kind of cool. I don't think he can make it out here. May have to test that one out, though. Maybe once he finishes eating our initial raft, he'll head this way. I have no idea. But I want to give us plenty of room here to expand our flying raft, because I would not want to fall off. I do not want to discover what's down there in this nothingness. So there you go. As you can see, we have a giant platform just floating in the sky. Actually, if I extend out from here, we can get a better view of it. Please do not fall off, though. That would be a really bad way to end this. Maybe we'll do that once I finish everything, just to see what it's like falling into the void of nothingness. But in the meantime, let's stick to staying on, solid land, or at least raft land. Okay, so there you go. You can see there's our flying raft. This thing is crazy. This is so weird. What kind of world are we living in where we can build flying rafts? Well, this is the world that I want to live in. This is awesome. So I've given us some more stuff to just kind of play around with. We have infinite crop plots, basically. We have infinite thatch. We also have infinite seeds for planting palms. I wanted to get rid of these palm seeds that I have just kind of taking up space, and I wanted to see what would happen if we just throw them off the edge. So we're gonna throw them off into the nothingness. Where'd it go? Come on. What's happening? Why can't I see the little barrel thing? Okay, the barrel thing just seems to just fall underneath us. I don't know. What happens when I throw my... Okay, there's invisible water. There's invisible water here, but you cannot swim in it. I promise you cannot swim in it. But we'll test it out later. So we basically have unlimited building power at this point. So what do we actually build? Well, I was thinking that we kind of got to hide this place. We don't want just anybody walking in. So what I was thinking is basically turn it into what looks kind of like an island. So we'll just surround it in palm trees. It'll be like a wall of palm trees. So let's start by doing that. Work with me. Work with me here. We want this thing in the corner. Come on. It turns green for like a... Oh, there we go. We got it. All right, we've got all of our palm tree crop plots set up. Now we just need to plant a whole bunch of them, and we'll just do that. I'll just switch to that, and then can we just go like that? Okay, there we go. We can just plant all of these seeds. Sometimes it doesn't plant correctly. It's kind of weird. There we go. This is going to be our little hidden oasis. All right, you can see our little palm trees are starting to pop up. So this is looking pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Now, with unlimited resources, in the previous excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. So, in the previous episode, we were building as high as we could get. Now, I just didn't have the patience to wait for the scrap resources to come in to keep building up. Well, now, we have unlimited resources. So what's stopping us? Well, basically my laziness. But I'm not going to be lazy. For the sake of science, we're going to build up as high as we can go and just see what's up there. What is in the sky? Can we make it to space? Let's just try. All right, so as you can see, our floating raft is looking pretty dang sweet. I think it's awesome. How many people can say they have flying rafts? But I did start building up, and I thought, well, you know, I've already made it to what, the 21st floor on the other raft. So what I may end up doing is just going over to that raft and continuing the tower that we've already started on that one, so that I don't have to build from the ground up here. But this one, we're just gonna make it a nice little oasis, a little getaway, a vacation home, if you will, out here flying in the not ocean. And so I made myself a little room here. I'm wondering if there's a way to put like a roof on it. I guess what we could do is we could just put some pillars in here and then put some floors up above it. That'll give us a nice roof. I was thinking that we would have a kitchen area, so I need to set up some cooking stuff and maybe some potted plants. We'll make it real nice. We'll make it real nice for ourselves. Here's what I'm thinking. We'll put a palm tree. I've always loved the idea of having a big old tree in the middle of your house. It's not exactly practical in real life, but this isn't real life. This is a flying raft. Let me remind you, we're flying in the void of nothingness, so we can build a tree in the middle of our getaway home here. And then what I'm hoping is that we can put some pillars in like so. I don't want them to be too intrusive, though. This seems to be working, though. This is working out pretty good, if I do say so myself. Look at that. There you go. Now we've got a little roof over our head and a tree in the middle of our house. What could be better? All right, and then, of course, we need a cooking area, and we're living a life of luxury, so we've actually got 2 cooking areas. Well, like 2 stoves, you know? Have you ever seen those like really fancy kitchens? They got 2 stoves. They can't cook with 4 burners. They need 8. This is the future. This is the life of luxury we're living. Lifestyles of the rich and shipwrecked. That's a new show. We're gonna start it up. All right, and then of course I was thinking some potted plants here. I don't actually have any potatoes on me. That's a mistake. But there's potatoes, you know, about 400 blocks in that direction. We also need to keep our water nice and pure. We'll put that, this we'll consider kind of our kitchen area. And then I set up some storage here. So just in case, we have some storage in there. Yeah, this is a nice little place. I could definitely, you know, enjoy my life stranded in the middle of the ocean in this beautiful little room that I've created for myself. But I don't know, I mean, what would you guys do? You know, if you had unlimited resources, what would you build? So that's a question that I'm gonna leave for you guys. What should I do with all this power? You know, I can build just about anything. What should I build? Let me know, and maybe we'll try it out in the next episode. But let me head back to our regular raft, and let's see how high we can get with our tower, our giant monstrosity of a tower. Excuse me? I just got really close to our original raft, and it appears that the shark has taken a piece out of our amazing land bridge to our oasis. We need to fix this. We can't have this kind of stuff. There, much better. We fixed it. Stupid shark. Oh, look, he took another piece out of it. Man, this guy has been enjoying wood What kind of shark eats wood? Is the shark half beaver? What the heck's going on with this shark? I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. I'm gonna give him so much wood to eat that he's just gonna die. He's gonna die from not eating normal meat, and he's just gonna die from eating tons of wood. This is my master plan. Who cares about spears? You know, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm gonna kill him of malnutrition. There you go. Eat all of that. Eat to your heart's content, you stupid shark. All right, let's get back to business here. Let's get back to what we were doing. We do not need any of these resources. This is nothing to me. Collecting resources in nets is the life of a mortal man. We have become superheroes of the Raft universe. We can basically create whatever we want. But anyways, oh gosh. The shark really did a number to our boat here. He seems to have destroyed part of our ramp. Oh man. This guy, he's getting kind of on my last nerve. He's kind of getting really annoying. So yeah, so now we have to build our foundation out again to make sure that the shark does not eat the parts that have pillars that are supporting our massive tower from underneath. I'm just gonna extend this whole area so that he can't get to it so easily. You know, if we don't have pillars on the edge of our raft, then he won't be able to get to them. Or at least it'll take him a while. He'll have to eat a lot of wood, and like I said, maybe he'll die of malnutrition before he gets to that point. Alright, let's fix this thing up. I don't know exactly where to put the pillars, but I'm just kind of gonna wing it. Like I said, you guys know this already. You've seen enough of this to know that I don't build stuff pretty. It's not gonna look good, but it's gonna do the trick. Alright, we're just extending this floor so that we can add a ramp on, I think it was like the 4th floor that lost its ramp, which is such a random thing, but you gotta think of it, you know, it's kind of like a chain reaction. The shark takes out one pillar and then it just takes everything up above it, so what a jerk, man. He has no consideration for all of the work, the time and effort that I put into cheating this game. But at least he didn't take the tree. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know if I could have gone on if that tree got taken. Okay, now we've got plenty of space to put our stairs down and get access to the floors up above. Hopefully nothing else was damaged by the stupid shark. Let's see if we can get back up to the top floor. I think it was 21, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was 20. I don't know. We're going well beyond that. Look at, you can just barely see our little floating oasis out there, way off in the fog. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so basically what I was doing is I was just putting 2 pillars, and then the floor. Whoop! Don't fall at this point. Wow, that definitely puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Look at how far we had to go to get to the floating area of the map. That is pretty awesome, actually, from this view. All right, so basically we would do that, and then we would just put our stairs like that, and then we put 2 pillars like this. Ah, no, I messed that up. Oh well, who cares? Unlimited resources. Okay, so that's, I guess, basically all I have to do until the end of time. So let's see how far we can get this thing going. Maybe what I'll do is I'll give you guys a nice little time lapse of our building up. It's probably not going to be super riveting, but I'll speed it up real fast so that it doesn't take very long, and you can see me build from the bottom up. Well, not really the bottom, but from the 21st floor up. Cue some catchy time-lapse music. Lagging. Oh no, the game is gonna crash. Please don't crash. The game crashed. Well, unfortunately, my game crashed as we were building up. Actually, what I was doing is I was trying to count how high we had gone up, and then the game crashed. We probably took it too far. We might have too many assets on the screen. It's probably getting pretty upset with me because I'm just kind of placing a lot of stuff willy-nilly. I mean, I built that whole big platform for the shark to eat, to chew on. You know, that was a stupid thing to do, but all that stuff is gone now because the game has kind of been reset. but we have most of our resources. I need to fix the ramp heading up to like the 4th floor, and then I can continue building from the 21st floor, I think is where we left off. So I'm gonna try to do that, and then I'll give you guys another time lapse of me building up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the game doesn't crash again. But I totally understand if it did, because I am kind of breaking it. Okay, so I was able to fix everything. Now we can get back to business. We're on the 21st floor, so continuing from level 21, this will be our 22nd floor. So we'll go from there, and I'll get an accurate count of how high we get once we are done. Now I need to eat because I'm dying. Well, I need to drink. Plenty of coconuts to go around. So let's continue this beautiful time-lapse montage. Alright, just a quick update for you guys. We are 35 stories up, and I can feel the game starting to lag. I can feel it kind of chugging every once in a while, which was kind of what happened when it led up to the crash before. So don't be too surprised if it does crash, but we're just going to keep on going. Look at the shark down there. What is he doing? Where's he even going? It seems like he has his eye on my flying island in the sky. The shark is totally heading for my island. What is this guy's problem? Get away from my oasis. I have a spear. I don't think I could reach him from here. I don't think I could reach him. Look at him. He's just a little speck out there in the distance. Why you gotta be like that? Oh man, we gotta see this though. Okay, priorities. We've gotta see if this guy is gonna be flying. Okay, let's splash down. Okay, we gotta make a run for it. Oh man, I don't think we're gonna make it in time, but we're gonna try. Okay, we are almost to our floating raft. I can see it off in the distance. I do not see the shark. I don't know if he fell off the edge of the map. Maybe? I really don't know. I really am not sure. But we are almost there. You can kind of see it fading into existence from the distance, emerging from the fog. Oh my gosh, he took a big old chunk out of my land bridge right here. Okay, we need to put a piece back, obviously. Don't want us falling off into nothingness. So he may have come all the way out here just to eat a piece of this bridge. It doesn't look like he made it to the edge of the map. Now, I don't know if he'll go past the edge of the map. It would be kind of cool to see, but it's going to be one of those things that we're going to have to test out over time. Oh, also, I lost my nice little shed. That's kind of a bummer. That makes me kind of sad. But unfortunately, guys, I am out of time for today, so we're gonna have to stop building our tower for the time being. But if you guys want me to continue building it, let me know in the comments below, and we'll go up as high as we can. Now, before I go, though, I did want to test what happens when you fall off of the raft where there is no ocean. So I've saved my game, of course, before doing this, so we can continue in the next episode, but as long as I just like Alt F4 or exit out of the game without saving, we'll be okay. So I just have to make a mental note. I gotta remember that. All right, let's do this. Let's jump. Okay, just go. Oh, yeah, you can't swim. You do not swim. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's like, it just disappeared from view. And now we're just falling. I think we're falling. Are we falling? I'm pretty sure we're still falling. Like I said, there's nothing. There's nothing out here. Wow, that is super weird. Kind of cool though. I'm glad we were able to experience it together. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.